It's a team to the end, to the seat of the age. It's the best podcast all over the place. Too many co-hosts have not body bags. 6 feet under, will you never be found. Step to on your end, don't ride, face down.
All right, this is the part where anyone else does something.
Some things like, welcome to Too Many Co-Hosts. I'm your co-host, Dallas Seltzer, and today we have our co-host, Gypsy,
That's me.
co-host, Emma. Emma is
Are we
dead,
alive?
everyone. Emma is dead.
All right, shout out to Emma. Woo.
I'm muted. Woo.
Nice.
And we
Whose
have
camera
our,
isn't working.
yeah.
Hang on.
And-
Oh,
Oh,
you're not ready for this.
okay.
It's not her fault. Technology is dumb. That's the tip of the day.
True. Hey, there we go. Emma in 4K.
Nice.
Let's go.
Congratulations.
That was a huge stuff around.
And we have a co-host, Slap.
How's it going, everybody?
Yeah. And our new co-host, Nobody.
Ooh, nobody.
And our old co-hosts, nobody, because they for some reason didn't show up this time.
So true. So Slap, it's been a while since we had you on. I just want to ask you, how much meat can you fit in your mouth?
As a very experienced carnivore, probably more than is good for me.
That's true. How much can you fit, like, in a single bite? Like, what's your maximum capacity that your mouth can hold?
Depends on the meat.
Yeah, probably depends upon what I'm eating. Like if it's like a chicken breast or something like that, probably a good like half a breast.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good mouthful.
Right?
What about you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Just give me a breast and we'll find it.
On the
Yeah.
next episode of Too Many Co-Hosts.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna have like a Fear Factor style, like food shoving in our mouth contest.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you a breast guy or are you a thighs guy? In terms
Definitely
of
breast good.
eating chicken.
Both in terms of every scenario, both breast good. I mean, thighs are alright.
Yeah.
Like they taste good. Sure.
I prefer thighs and chicken.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Dark meat, legs, thighs, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Always find it to be a little bit juicier, a little bit tastier compared to breasts and that kind of stuff.
Damn.
I guess it all depends how it's prepared as well, though.
True.
Like, what's the worst form of chicken that you can have or that you hate?
I don't like
Yeah.
chicken loaf.
Chicken loaf? What the fuck?
It's deli meat.
Oh yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of that
It's
one.
super duper over processed,
Yeah.
rolled into a sausage situation.
Yeah.
Don't mind me, I'm gonna eat.
I only like the turkey stuff. Turkey and ham is usually what I go for, but chicken, no, it's just weird.
Chicken shouldn't be that shape.
No.
Yeah. Before the episode started, I unrolled some posters to show Slap there, and this was a terrible idea because now it's becoming a pain in the ass to put him back.
Yeah. For me, I think I can put probably a quarter of a Costco hot dog in my mouth.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. If we're gonna go with Costco hot dog standards, okay,
Let's go full Joey Chestnuts.
I can fit it.
Have
Like
about 60 of them down your gullet.
Oh.
At least a third, maybe half.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say at least half. But that's
Let's
because
go
I'm just like,
half
fuck yeah, Costco
half a
hot
Costco hot.
dogs.
Oh my god.
But it also depends what toppings you get on it. Like if there's
True.
a lot to and like
Gypsy's
how well prepared, if the buns are soft or if they're kind of
yeah,
getting
Yeah, you can't have hard buns.
yeah. Didn't know Gypsy was a throat goat.
Well, like if I'm hungry, and you know,
That's true. That's so true. Um, speaking of putting meat in your mouth, what are you a slut for?
oh no.
like as in like food items.
Just for anything. What are you like a certified slut for?
Um, it's a good question.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think of answers that won't get me completely cancelled.
I mean, I guess the obvious one, I trophy hunt on PlayStation, so trophies. I'd slut
Mm,
myself out for that pretty well.
that's
Yeah, you
true.
wouldn't really catch me playing Peppa Pig otherwise.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I like I would say I'm a slut for breakfast.
Ooh,
Just like
Yeah.
breakfast for dinner.
mm. Well, I no, I just like having breakfast in the morning.
You don't like breakfast for dinner?
No, it's been a while since I've had breakfast for dinner, and it wasn't that pleasant for me. I don't know, just feels off.
Because like if I'm going with like food, like I don't know, like milk would be like an obvious one, I guess. Like you know, I fuck pretty hard with milk, but
Just like Gypsy's, just like sprays milk all over his face, and just like has a wet T-shirt.
Oh
like it
no.
Milk.
just yeah, milk bath. I've never done a milk bath, but I know I do know
Gamer
it's a
milk
thing.
bath now on sale.
Yeah, right.
Look, I'm a slut for supporting the homies, so I guess I'll have to like tell everyone
Yeah,
to buy the game and milk bars.
you gotta be a slut for kissing the homies goodnight. um,
Call me a homosexual, but I like to kiss my.
homosexual. I'm not a homosexual. I'm a sexual homie. That's different.
Yeah,
You
Just
can be
sexual
both.
by nature. It's not like attracted to you. Just it's just how I am. My state of being.
yeah.
I was just gonna say, just for music, right? The Two Doors, or was it Two Door Cinema? Is
Two
that what
Door
it is?
Cinema Club. Two Door Cinema
Yeah,
Club.
that one album, obviously that everyone knows. That I love that whole album front to back, like every single song on it.
Little
Like I
guilty
fuck pretty hard
pleasure.
with that and the Beastie Boys, the mix up. It's very rare that like albums I like every single song, or even like I can think of maybe like 5 to 10 albums total in my life. But those ones really like yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Uh, First thing that comes to mind for me is a good book. Stories that I love, stories that I enjoy. Like I will literally read 100 times over.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah. Like so some of my most favorite books series that I've read over the years, like I've read at least a dozen times. Some of them probably a good chunk more. Because every once in a while it's just be like, I haven't done this in like 6 months, 8 months. Let's just reread this and reread the whole like 11 book series. Fuck it.
Interesting. I never felt the need to like reread a book, you know. I read it once and I'm like done with it forever. The only exception would be Watchmen, but that's because it's more of like a visual
Novel, yeah.
novel, which I would reread from time to time. Such a good book.
Heard good things about that one, but I've never actually gotten around to checking it out and seeing it.
I would say I say everyone needs to read it because it does cover so much things. That's pretty good. Like superheroes
Yeah.
and um villains.
Yeah, the opposite of heroes. Not really much point in having a hero if there's no villain.
Sometimes your heroes are your villains.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly. Never meet your
Sometimes
heroes.
the world is morally gray. There's nice villains and bad superheroes.
Thank you, Invincible.
Childhood is when you like Batman. Adulthood is when you like the Joker.
That's so stupid. Yeah, Joker memes are horrible. Like they're all just bad. I mean, they're funny when it's like actually like someone just like not being serious, but there's so many that are like actually serious, and it's like you're stupid.
You want to know how I got
Yeah.
these scars? I'm the Joker, baby.
I think my favorite. It'll be like ones where what is it? If you like shit where it's like, oh, if you pee soup, no one bats an eye, but if you poop soup, then it's like those type of Joker ones. It's just like the dumbest shit ever. It's like, yeah, that's fun.
Indeed.
I want to go over to the most podcast type of podcast topic. I want to hear what your input is.
Religion.
If you add 29 with 1, you get 30. And if you subtract 2 from 30, you get 28. But if you add 28 with 1, you get 29 again.
That would be how math works.
Yeah, congratulations.
Was there a point here, Dallas? Or...
Like I'm waiting for
Hell
the
yeah.
21 joke, like this is 22 Jump Street, and it's not coming. I just don't see it.
Yeah, shout out to second grade math.
Yeah. I don't know. I just thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's really deep.
Something, I
It's
guess.
really deep if you think about it.
I mean, as
It
deep as
scared
the
me
kiddie pool, but yeah, sure. Numbers are just a construct, man.
What's how deep of a pool can you drown in?
Half an inch.
Yeah, isn't it
Mm,
like something like you can drown in like a really, really small amount of water, but of course you'd have to be like a freaking idiot.
As long as it's deep enough to encompass your mouth and your nose, you're screwed.
mm.
Because if you cover those, the water's got nowhere to go. All you can do is inhale.
Yeah, that's true. I do agree with that.
Imagine reading.
Couldn't be me. So I got a backup game here. Since we don't have enough co-hosts to do it, the main game, we'll say that for next one. For this game, these are questions here, and all of you are gonna play together for this.
All right,
This is
Jigsaw. calm down.
just a it's a pub quiz. I'm not gonna say
Okay,
what topic it is, but they're pretty quick, and you guys are just gonna have a little fun here. The reward for winning this quiz.
What if you wear the maid outfit, Dallas?
Ooh, the maid outfit. Yeah, let's
I
do
like
that.
the maid outfit.
That sounds like a swell idea that I came up with.
That is definitely the item that we're putting on the line.
All right, let's start the quiz. So here's question 1. In an interview, which song did James Blunt say, and I quote, was a bit naff and became annoying?
Are there like multiple choice, or are we just like,
Nope.
oh, what the fuck?
Can you
I don't
repeat
know.
it again?
In an interview, which song did James Blunt say, and I quote, was a bit naff and became annoying?
Is it about his music or someone else's music?
It doesn't say.
I'm going to assume it's about You're Beautiful.
Is that your final answer?
Better guess than anything I'd come up with.
I have no idea who any of these people are. So.
All right.
The name rings a bell, but I've got no clue.
Song.
So final answer, right? You're beautiful.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
That is correct.
Woo, good job.
All right.
And less
Yay,
single-handedly
I'm good
clutching
at
it.
something.
All right. Now for our next question here. Question 2. What Latin phrase means, quote, horrible year? What Latin phrase means horrible year?
Um,
Jeez.
did anyone study Latin in school?
Nope.
Nope.
I'm up here in Canada. We study English. We study French. You got lucky.
Okay,
You got the option for
I-
Spanish.
I live in
If
Canada. I
if
didn't
there's a
even
bit of Spanish, all right. I
I
could do
live
it
in
if there was
Canada too. I
Spanish.
didn't even get to study French. I mean, I had the option to. I just chose not to.
Okay, is
I
there
wish I could
another?
have chosen not to.
Okay, what are the options for the word? Like, what ways can you say something is bad? Right? Maybe there's like, is there any sort of other Latin word where like, because if we can figure out the bad part, we might be able to figure out the rest of it. Like for example, like fuck, I don't know.
God damn, we're only at question 2, guys. Come on, hurry up.
Okay, so like,
Well, you should have put a time limit on it then. Hey.
is there something? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna go with the idea that like, okay, so we have the word maladjusted, right? And that, it's like badly adjusted, and that's Spanish and I don't know, Latin, Latino. Maybe we can try to pull something out of it. I'm trying. Is there something?
doing
Is there
pretty
something
well.
that like means
We
like bad here?
appreciate you trying.
Yeah, we're
Is there
all
something
we're,
with like a bad
we're all
year or
cheering for
something?
you.
I'm also trying to play Yakuza at the same time I do.
Maybe
Well,
if I
that's
look in
wow. That's
Yakuza,
Japanese.
yeah, maybe I find
Yeah, that
this.
would make it.
I'll find the answer in Yakuza.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
My
I
friends
got
are my power. We're gonna go with Ma- Mal Malines. Ma- Fuck, it's hard. All right, it's
Tay.
Are you trying to sound this out for us, or
No.
I'm trying to think. Oh, him.
Yeah.
What about malnourished?
Malnourished.
I mean, that would be a reason. Well, there's nobody else has an option, so yeah, malnourished. We're just
All
gonna
right,
go with
final
that.
answer. Is that your final answer? Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
No, it is Anus horribilis.
Nobody has used that phrase in the past 500 years.
Nope.
All right, moving on to question 3. What's the first name of the title character in the Worst Witch series of books?
Oh my god, I know this, but I've forgotten.
I got no clue.
Yeah,
I don't think I ever read
this,
those.
This is a ride or die on Emma.
It's been like a good 20 years.
Okay,
Mildred.
just show us how good your memory is.
We're gonna
Wait.
go with Mildred. I feel like that's a character in the books. It's probably wrong.
If you want to put that as your final answer,
Sure.
that is correct.
Yeah,
I'm just waiting for the alarm clock to show back up with the buzzer sign.
Emma's 2 for 2.
What the hell, man?
All right, now for question number 4. You guys are on a roll.
Well, we're on something.
All
On a roll means that you haven't gotten one wrong.
right, here we go. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Are the
Fuck.
famous opening words of which book?
Tale of Two Cities, Charles Dickinson.
Is that your final answer?
I might have the author's name wrong, but I know what the title is.
Yes, the thing is for the title of the book, right? So
Yeah. So it should be Tale of Two Cities.
That is correct. And
it is
Charles
Tale of Two
Dickens.
Kitties, the Garfield.
It was Charles
movie.
Dickinson? Okay, that's what
Charles
I
Dickens.
thought his name
not,
was.
Not Dickinson, Dickens.
Yeah, he didn't have a son. It's just
All right, now for the next one here. The fall of Ware was described by Winston Churchill as the worst disaster and largest capitulation in British history.
Capitulation.
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 Because it. Anyway.
The fall of where?
Oh. Oh, okay. Well, if it's Winston Churchill, then it's fucking.
Isn't it London?
It's going to be World War II, right?
Mm.
And if it's talking about capitulation, is it like? I mean, I feel like Poland wouldn't be the answer because they got invaded. Say the quote again.
The fall of where?
Blank. The fall of blank. Just say blank.
The fall of blank was described by Winston Churchill as the worst disaster and largest capitulation in British history.
Oh, so it's something. So it's something Britain lost. Say the quote again. What are the specific? I want to know the specific words.
I put a timer. You got 1 more minute.
Fuck. All right.
You realize.
Okay. But
fall-
do the minute. Do the minute after the quote.
Okay, the
Say
fall
quote
of
one time, please.
all right. Let me just restart that. The fall of blank was described by Winston Churchill as the worst disaster and the largest capitulation in British history.
Okay, so we're for sure don't think it's anything like World War I related. Like it's not like the fucking dude getting killed and all that shit. Okay.
He wouldn't have been in
Um,
power then. I don't think he would be as concerned with that.
I think a safe answer just might end up being Poland. Like even though they didn't, I don't think they capitulated. Like they got fucking.
Run over.
Or no, they did kind of capitulate, right? Because everyone thought that they would stop at Poland, and that's why they let that happen on the world stage. And then they just kept growing. I'm gonna go with Poland.
Is that your final answer?
I mean,
Poland.
yeah. Fuck. There. If it's a city in Poland, I'm fucking calling bullshit.
The answer is Singapore.
Singapore.
Oh,
Never would have got that.
yeah, I wouldn't have thought that would have been too far away. wouldn't have thought he'd be thinking that either.
All right, for the next 20 something questions, I'm only gonna put a 1 minute timer for each of them.
Remember when you said it was quick? I said, "Are you sure?"
Give us like 3.
I'll give you 2.
Well,
I'll give you 90 seconds.
2.5.
90 seconds.
2.5.
True.
That's 2.5. Come on.
100 seconds.
That's not even 2 minutes.
You get not even 2 minutes.
120 seconds.
150 seconds.
All right, you get 2 minutes.
But only after you say it, like finish the question.
All right, okay, sounds good. All right, now for the next one.
Negotiation tactics. That's good.
Which British pop group from Liverpool are best known for scoring 0 points at a 2003 Eurovision Song Contest? Which British pop group from Liverpool are best known for scoring 0 points at the 2003 Eurovision Song Contest? You have 2 minutes. Time starts now.
I mean, the Beatles are from there, right?
In
Yeah,
2003.
but that's like way. That's like
I'm just
way
thinking, like,
before this.
if we're, yeah, but and some of the members are still alive. I was just thinking, like 2003, like, I don't know. And what other bands do we know that are like British
Muse.
invasion bands?
British pop
It has to
band.
be. It's a band, right? So it's not just a single artist. It's a whole ass band.
Actually, while it's 2 minutes, I'm gonna grab a drink.
Okay. Wait, Google. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
I can't even think of British bands right now. My brain is
The
just
problem
like
is-
a blur.
All the British bands I'm thinking of are like fucking old as shit. Like the Sex
Probably,
Pistols or something.
Yeah, probably the only like most recent thing that I would think of for something like that is like Spice Girls, and I have no clue. I only know who those even are because my sister fucking listened to them.
I feel like they did all right. It's got to be like, if it's a band that didn't win any awards, it's either one that like started around that time but didn't have like the prestige yet, or it's like
Yeah.
a band that like has been around so long that like no one
Everybody
gives a
forgot
shit
them.
anymore. Yeah. Like I don't think there's any like in their prime. Like the Spice Girls were more '90s, right? So they could have been washed up by
Yeah,
2000.
they were sort of
Yeah,
in
it's
their
possible.
breakup stage by the early 2000s.
You got 15 more seconds.
And fuck. I mean, if nobody has anything better, we can go with that.
Which
I'm
answer?
easy.
Sounds good to me.
Were you guys?
Okay.
Which one is it?
We're going with, I guess, with the Spice Girls.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Figured.
The answer
Sorry,
is
guys. It's definitely the Beatles.
Gemini.
Jim. I don't even know what that
Oh,
is.
okay.
Damn it.
Mm.
Yeah, I gotta say, I expected this quiz to all be like the same shit. We're hitting pretty like broad category stuff, which I actually don't mind. I think it's pretty cool.
Okay,
We're all
Feels
over
like
the plate.
here is the next question. Who took ill on Thursday and grew worse on Friday?
Solomon Grundy.
Who took ill on Thursday and grew worse on Friday? You have 2 minutes and
Yeah,
your time starts now.
no,
The
that sounds
old
right.
Solomon Grundy nursery rhyme.
Yep.
Is that your
Yeah,
final
blocked
answer?
in.
Final
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah.
That is correct. Woo.
Hey, me last week.
Woohoo.
Nice.
But don't expect me to recite the whole thing, but I recognize a quote from it when I hear it.
Born on a Monday,
Nice.
something Tuesday, something Wednesday, ill on Thursday.
Whole life cycle in a week.
All right, now for
Friday.
question 8. On which Spanish island in 1977 did two Boeing 747 passenger jets collided in the worst disaster in aviation history? On which
Is-
Spanish island in
Spanish,
1977 did two Boeing 747
God.
passenger jets collided in the worst disaster in aviation history? You have 2 minutes. Time starts now.
Okay, two planes crashing over Spanish airfield.
They went Boeing.
What? Boeing. Yeah, we know what Boeing is. It keeps saying Boeing. It's not a
Bling.
fucking spring. Bling, bling. Okay. Okay, well, if it's a 747, it's obviously more of a modern time thing than, like, it's not like fucking 1925
It
or whatever.
says 1977.
Oh, 1977.
Is that when it happened, or is that when the island was established?
That is
When this happened, I would assume.
when it happened.
Okay, so 77. So Spanish island, 77. Two Boeings crashed into each other.
Which island is that?
Okay, if it's an island, then it's gotta be an island someone actually wants to go to. Because why else would there be two planes at the same time? Sort of deal, right? Is it like? I mean, I'm just throwing some out there. Maybe like a Philippines, perhaps, or something. Or is that more like Asian? It's gonna be Spanish. Oh, you could do something like, Okay, well, how about that? How about we did? When did we take Puerto Rico as a territory? Maybe it's like something to do with that. I'm spitballing here, guys. Give me some fucking.
Yeah, my brain is just like,
You lose me at Spanish islands, so I'm not going to be much help here.
Got 15 seconds.
Okay, well, it can't be like Cuban because we had like no flight shit. I'm just gonna go with Puerto Rico unless someone else has anything.
Time's up. Is that your final answer?
Yeah,
No.
swear to God, if it's Philippines, I'll fucking kill someone.
The answer is Tenerife.
What?
where?
I've never even heard of that in my life.
Tenerife.
How do you even spell that? I'm gonna look this up.
I think
Uh,
Ohio.
10, like the number 10,
Yeah,
and Erife.
island in Spain. Oh, like it's actually in Spain.
Yeah, it says
Like
Spanish islands.
Yeah, well, dude, there's a lot of fucking Spanish countries. I just assumed it was like an actual country. I didn't realize it was like a fucking island. Like I thought it was an island country. That's fuck you.
Jeez. All right. Well, let's move on to our next question here. The first day of which battle was the bloodiest day in history of the British Army? The first day of which battle was the bloodiest day in history of the British Army?
Oh
You have
crap.
2 minutes. 2 minutes to start.
This is too
Okay,
much
well-
history for me.
Okay, well, if it's the bloodiest, does bloodiest mean most dead, or is it literally, is that just like a saying that they do, like bloodiest?
I don't know.
Nah, it'd be like most dead.
Well, because I'm thinking if it's most dead, then it'd be something like fucking World War II or something. But
Yeah.
just because, like, by the nature of like, there's just more people. But
Someone had a bloody nose. And that was the bloodiest day in the war.
that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like bloodiest almost feels like it's like some sort of symbolic bullshit. Like
The air was too dry. Someone had a nosebleed. The
Like a
bloodiest
fucking-
day.
Oh no.
No.
This is fun.
So the question, I mean, it's something. I can't imagine you would get like just out of curiosity. Are there any of these that you have gotten on your own? When you
No,
looked it up?
I just opened this up just now.
Oh, okay.
So it's the first time.
Would
for
you
me
have known
to-
any of the previous ones at all?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Yeah, this will feel a bit better. So say it again one more time.
Okay. Where is it? Where did it go? Oh yeah, the first day of which battle was the bloodiest day in the history of the British Army?
Ah, fuck! It's gotta be a battle. It's gotta be a very specific battle. What about maybe like the Battle of London or something? Is that what it's called? The one where it's like they just had fucking plane battles.
You have 15
Possibly.
seconds.
Yeah, because
Just
Germany
need-
came over. That's the only one I think of because it would be on British soil. Like that's like we're gonna go with that.
Okay, that's your answer.
Yeah,
Which one does it get? What was it again?
Battle of London. I
Okay.
guess.
Final answer.
I swear to God.
The answer is the Battle of the Somme.
I'd have to even Google what the fuck that is. I've heard it before, but
Yeah, that does sound a tad familiar, but I
that's, I mean, it's like that's definitely. Oh, it's a World War One thing.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
so we went really
Battle-
old there.
Was the battle of the
Yeah.
First World War fought by the armies of the British Empire and the French Third Republic against the German Empire.
All right, well, let's go to the next one here. Which
More than 3 million men
Oh.
fought in the battle, of whom 1 million were either wounded or killed, making it one of the deadliest battles in all of human history. All
Damn.
right, shout out.
Damn. Which ski jumper finished last in both the 70 and 90 meter ski jumping events at the 1988 Olympics? Which ski jumper finished last in both the 70 and 90 meter ski jumping events at the 1988 Olympics? You have 2 minutes. Your time starts now.
You put a gun to my head. I couldn't name one skier.
Yep.
Like, I
Yeah.
don't mean like Olympic. Like I couldn't name one person that I know anywhere that skis.
Yeah, I can't say that.
Good game. Good sport.
Okay, what's the most common name, male name?
There's a lot of common male names.
John Smith.
Yeah. Depends on the culture. Yeah, if it's gonna be like, like I mean, I know like a snowboarder.
Right.
Like my brain goes to like Sean White, but
Yeah, but this would be a little bit before Sean White's time.
I know, that's what I mean. Like, that's why I didn't even offer it as like a thing. But like, I don't fucking know. I don't know these people. Who the fuck watches the Winter Olympic?
If I recall correctly,
Um,
this was the year that they played in Calgary.
Oh boy, that sure narrows it down.
Ooh, I definitely know the answer now.
Now I can
Yeah, this-
exclude everyone that died before 1970. Everyone.
um,
Someone else is gonna have to make a guess. I have no idea. I don't know a single skier.
David Fraser.
Mm. Is that your final answer?
Sure.
Everyone agree?
No.
I mean, I'm better than
I
not
got
saying
nothing
anything.
else.
Okay.
Better than wasting 2 minutes.
The answer was Eddie the Eagle, aka Michael Edwards.
Oh, I do know that name.
I don't.
I wouldn't have put 2 and 2 together, but
Mm.
Like, I couldn't even put one together.
All right, next for a question. What did Winston Churchill say was the worst form of government except for all of those other forms that have been tried from time to time?
There's got to be communism. He's gonna be like on the communist hate train.
Oh, so you have 2 minutes. Your time starts now.
I'm good with going with that.
Communism. Is that your final
Sure.
answer?
I had to wonder. Like, he would say communism, right? And he wouldn't say socialism specifically.
Your guess is as good as mine.
I feel like he would say communism.
Okay.
That was like
Yeah.
the entirety of like the 50s and 60s and 70s when it comes to like specifically U.S. like fighting overseas, but also like, you know, our allies helping us was just like fighting people in the random fucking, you know, like East and shit. Just like, oh, that's communist. That's communist. It's the only thing I can think of.
Is that your final answer?
It's my final answer. I don't know about them.
I'm good with it.
The answer is democracy.
What the fuck?
Oh,
That's cringe. That's cringe.
That's so cringe, Winston Churchill.
That's fucking cringe, Winston.
I have a message for you,
Oh,
Winston Churchill.
cringe.
You're cringe.
Cringe and Thurstal.
All right, now for the next one. Which football club had the worst ever Premier League points, total with just 11 points on their way to relegation
Relegation.
in the 2007?
Can we get a new moderator, someone who knows how to read?
Yes.
Okay, let me start this over. Here we go. Which football club had the worst ever Premier League points, total of just 11 points, on their way to relegation in the 2007 to 8 Premier League season? And your time starts now.
Is it Premier? No, you keep saying Premier.
And also leg.
What?
Dallas, it's a good thing you got into a line of work that's art related.
It's
holy
Premier League.
shit. Yeah, I know, because you kept saying Premier.
Premier. I said that's what I said.
It's just the way you said it was very. Anyway, does anyone have an answer? No, we're done making fun of Dallas. I don't know shit about football.
The
Now,
only
is
thing
it-
I can potentially think of is because
Yeah, hold on,
Is
clarifying
the-
question. Is it football as in American football, or is it football as in
soccer.
football, soccer? Okay.
Has
Premier
anyone
League would
else
be Europe.
noticed that most of these are European questions?
Yeah, seems like it.
That seems very suspicious, Dallas.
Yes.
I think of team names right now other than the teams I go for.
Tottenham.
There's a hidden cat in the background for
Yes, there is.
Grandma.
It's crazy.
That's more interesting than what's going on right now.
She's still Blurry Cat.
That's
yeah.
amazing. Blurry pussy.
Yeah, what did
Alright,
you
cheese.
say?
You had to ruin it.
Yeah, what did you say, Slap?
Tottenham. That's like only one of the only cities that I know has a football team in Premier
yeah, 5
League. I
seconds.
think.
Let's just go with them.
All right, is that
I
final
know
answer?
they were shit at one point.
Sure.
The answer is Derby County.
Yeah, wouldn't have got that.
Next question
Funny
here.
when it's funny when he
Gameplay
started
really-
talking when he started talking football. I was hoping it was going to be like NFL something. I might actually know it. Then he said Premier League. It's like, nope, European soccer. I'm fucked.
I think the only way you guys have to win is to like get every question right from now on.
Is every question white?
All right, let's see if you guys get this
Stop
one.
asking us questions about Spain.
Okay, here's a non-Spain question. In 2000, who did the Golden Raspberry Awards nominate for Worst Actor of the Century?
Ooh,
When?
Ooh.
In 2000.
2000. Okay, well, century. That means it has to be someone before 2000.
That's just now.
I feel like they would choose Adam Sandler because they really don't like Adam Sandler, and there's a bunch of hits from like the 90s and shit. Dallas Dying Live on there.
You okay?
Because
Yeah,
after you're
on
done
to that
dying,
drink.
make sure to answer the question after you're done dying. This is worst actor, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Choking on Ice Cube.
Okay, so that presumably it's not actress because they probably would have said that. I know the word actor can apply to both, but I feel like this quiz wouldn't do that. So that's my guess. If anyone else has any other guesses,
No, I go with that.
I-
it's got to be someone from the 1900s that was making enough films that they thought were shit enough consistently to put them as worst actor of the century.
Mhm.
Indeed.
I mean, they do normally lean more towards the memes.
Yeah. I know they listed him as like terrible ones, and he's been given like there's been a bunch of golden Razzies for like his movies. I just don't know if it's enough to be worst actor of the century.
Hmm.
I mean, if he's been involved in a lot through his movies, good possibility.
I just wonder if it's like too soon to put him on that though, because there was like I don't know if it like he had enough by the time of 2000.
15 seconds.
I'm trying to think of like other people that were like hated nearly like to that level.
Yeah,
Because
I
you had
can't
like
think of anything other than him now.
Got an answer yet?
we're going with Adam Sandler.
Okay, so your final answer.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right.
The answer was Sylvester Stallone.
Oh,
I can believe that too.
interesting.
That's wild.
Yeah.
How could they look at the masterpiece, stop or my mom will shoot, and think that it's anything other than flawless? That's an actual movie. Have you seen that movie before?
No.
Yeah. It's like he's a police officer, but like his mom's like super overbearing.
Oh.
And then near the end of the film, there's the title of it. Like there's like a criminal running at some point, and he's like, "Stop, or my mom will shoot," and she has like a gun. Shoots him. It's about as
Amazing.
fucking stupid as that sounds from the premise.
That's crazy.
So,
All right, let's move on to the next question here. Which concept in risk management is where the planner considers the most severe possible outcome that can reasonably be projected to occur?
read that sentence again.
which concept in which concept in risk management
A
is where
concept. Yeah.
is where the planner considers the most severe possible outcome that can reasonably be projected to occur.
Oh,
You have
Worst
2
case
minutes.
scenario.
Is that your final answer?
that sounds good.
Wait,
It's a concept in risk management that they consider the worst possible scenario.
yeah.
So you would think worst case scenario.
So that's your final answer?
Yeah. No, sounds good. I'm going with it.
That is
Yay!
correct.
Good job.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay, didn't ask.
Next next question here. In which TV series? Sorry, my tongue is like numb because I had an ice cube in my mouth, so now I can't even talk. In which TV series was comic book guy stopped from buying a box of priceless Star Wars memorabilia in an episode with the title "Worst Episode Ever"?
Simpsons.
That would be The Simpsons. I'll just wait until the end of the question to
That is
make sure there wasn't a
correct.
curveball in there.
Yeah.
All right. Now for the next question. Which sportsman was once known as the baddest man on the planet? Which sportsman was once known as the baddest man on the planet? You have 2 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna immediately guess it's not wrestling because Emma would have chimed in.
You assume greatly. You think I know more about wrestling than I do.
Well, you know more than I do. So that's a good start.
Probably more than me.
Well, he did
But not
cameo
as
on
much as Dallas.
WWE once.
Oh,
Ooh, we're getting additional information.
Do we know when this was?
I can't say. But he was once known as the baddest man on the planet.
Sportsman.
Okay, what sports can we think of here? Baddest man. So it's gotta be someone with like attitude, obviously. If it's not wrestling, because Dallas pretty much just confirmed it's not wrestling.
Mhm.
But he did show up on WWE one time.
NFL. Ooh, could it maybe be Michael Vick? Football, was arrested and sent to jail for dogfighting. Although I don't know if they'd want that kind of popularity though.
Well, did they have him before he
Dallas
became
is
the
kind
dog
of
fighter?
smiling.
I'm smiling because I probably would have gotten like 2 answers right in this whole quiz if I placed myself.
At least
And
we've
this
gotten
would be
more
one
than
of
that.
them. And this would be one of them.
This is like the
Ooh,
be
so
like
maybe it's
Dallas.
hockey related then. Well, because you're Canadian too, right?
Yeah, but I don't watch hockey.
So- Oh, well, okay.
No, this quiz seems more
Bad
like
idea?
British based than it is. Yeah, actually, if this thing is more British based, then maybe it's not like
Yeah, 15 seconds.
football. Fuck.
Oh, could it be
Feel like maybe-
rugby?
Ooh,
Hmm. Okay, well, since nobody has any other name, let's just go with Michael Vick and just hope for the best. It's not it,
All right, is that your final answer?
Sure.
but yeah, but nobody else has an answer.
The correct answer was Mike Tyson.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
oh,
That makes sense.
yeah, he did.
Next question. Which German city endured the worst bombing in World War II in February 1945?
Oh, 45. So it has to be right at the end of the war.
Which German city endured the worst bombing of World War II in 1945? You have
I mean,
2 minutes.
I
Time for
feel like
stop.
it's almost like a trick question because you would think Berlin, but like, well, okay, what other German cities are there? Is Stalingrad a city in Germany?
That's Earthra.
Is it?
My
I mean, I know it's
entire
Stalin, but-
German
Okay.
schooling has gone out of my head.
Well, the answer is obviously not that either way because Dallas has to actually look it up. So, I mean,
Yeah,
if we
Russia.
don't have it,
It's Russia.
yeah, okay. If we don't have anything else, I guess we choose Berlin. But like, I feel like that's too obvious of an answer.
I mean, I'm sure there's some people who would have thought Tyson was too obvious of an answer to the last question. We still didn't get that, so
I guess, but fuck, it's like, well, because I'm thinking like at the end of the, it's okay. Say the question again.
Where is it? Oh yeah. Which German city endured the worst bombing in World War II in February of 1943?
February. Did the war end in February?
No, it
Fuck,
ended when.
I mean, it ended in 1945. Well, no, okay, yeah,
Oh,
it
it
ended
ended, like,
longer after that.
I thought it ended when Hitler killed himself.
Yeah, well, no, because then they were still a little bit in Japan, but like,
Oh, so probably quite a bit after that.
but the Western Front ended sooner than that, obviously. But yeah, okay, so it has to be a German city. It's the one that got the worst. It's right at the end of the war, which makes sense because that's when they pushed all the way like through, pretty much.
Also, funny joke. Why did Hitler kill himself?
He did not see the Russians come.
Because
It's
he
terrible.
because he saw the gas bill.
Oh yeah, I've heard that one before. Yeah.
Damn, Dallas.
Shout out to our Jewish listeners. Anyway, I don't. I mean, I don't know. If nobody has anything else, let's just go Berlin and move on.
All right. So for final answer.
Yeah.
See, I knew it wasn't. It's too easy.
The answer was Dresden.
I never would have got that.
nope.
All right.
The worst bit is, I was thinking of a place that started with D, but it was not Dresden.
There's Brisbane.
How about the most deadly pandemic in human history was the Black Death? In which century did it happen? The
was
most
that?
deadly pandemic in human history was the Black Death. In which century did it happen?
That's the 1500s, right? So it'd be the 16th century.
That's what I
Was it
was thinking
1500s?
as well.
Time starts now.
For some reason, 16th century was sticking out to me as well.
I want to say the 1500s. Like anywhere between, it's like the only two that stick out in my head are like the 1200s or the 1500s. I feel like it can't be anything else other than
I
those.
think the
two.
1200s is too far back.
Yeah. What say you, Emma?
I'm leaning towards the 1500s.
Yeah, which would be 16th century, obviously, because it has to be the century he's talking about.
Yep.
So it's always one above. I
Can't
mean,
wait till we
yeah,
hit that 22nd.
yeah. Okay, yeah, let's just go 16th century then.
So your final answer?
Yeah. Oh my god. That's
The correct answer was the 14th century.
Oh,
It's the
Darn it.
1300s? Really?
wow.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's rude.
All right.
Oh.
Next question. Who won Worst Actress at the 2009 Golden Raspberry Awards in 2009, the day before she won a Academy Award for Best Actress in The Blind Side?
What the fuck is Sandra Bullock? No? What the
Yeah,
fuck is
yeah, no, that is.
Is it?
It is.
Is
It
it?
is Sandra Bullock.
Sounds
No,
about right.
Is that your final
yeah,
answer?
because I remember that movie.
Final
I
answer.
haven't seen it, so I'll take you guys.
I haven't seen it either, but I'm pretty sure that's her in the movie. Like, I'm pretty
Hold
sure
on,
I've
give me a
seen
second.
that
Give me a
name.
second. Give me a
Yeah.
second.
I'll give you
No,
2
you don't
minutes.
get any more.
I mean, it would make sense. She is one of those actresses that would have really stupid shit like that happen.
Is it Sandra Bullock? Is that who that is? Why do I feel like it's somebody else, but it looks like her?
Is there someone that looks like Sandra Bullock?
Okay, so this could be a different movie. Some sort of name sticks out to me, like it's like not like Natalie, but like something like that. Does that
No.
ring a bell at all?
You mean like Natalie Portman?
Not her though, but it's like a name kind of like similar-ish first name or something. I don't know. The Notebook. That's what the movie is.
No, that's someone else, I think.
No, I'm saying
Yeah.
Dallas. Is that what the movie that we're looking? Anytime there,
Sorry.
buddy.
Wow, Dallas.
Sorry, it caught me at the worst time here. No, it was The Blind Side.
The Blind Side. Oh, yeah, I have no clue.
I mean, might as well just go Sandra Bullock.
All right,
The name we all gravitated towards.
that is your final answer.
Oh.
Sure.
Don't you dare. Don't you do it. Okay,
That
we're
is
good.
correct.
Yeah, good job.
I don't know why,
Go.
like, even though I can like literally see her in the trailer for that, I feel like it's not her, it's somebody else. I think I've watched Ocean's 12 too many times with frickin' what's her name? In
Or is that Ocean's 8?
no, 12, because the actress who plays George Clooney's wife, and they have her literally
Oh,
impersonate
yeah.
her real life self. And I'm just blanking on her name.
I don't remember. Anyway, next question here. The worst outbreak was recorded in Aachen, Germany in 1374. It was an uncontrollable urge to do what?
Dance.
Is that your
No.
final answer?
No.
It's gonna fuck around and say masturbate, but actually dance actually sounds kind of right. I feel like I've heard that before.
The worst outbreak was recorded in Aachen, Germany in 1374. It's an uncontrollable urge to do what?
Like, are you being serious, Emma? Because that does actually sound.
It was either dance or laugh.
No, I think it was dance, because dance sounds right to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no idea, so I'll leave it to you too.
Is dance
Okay.
your final answer?
Dance is our final answer.
That is correct.
Good job. Woohoo.
I love that I'm just getting these really fucking random ones.
All right, next one here. The worst nuclear reactor disaster in history happened in 1986 at the Chernobyl power plant, located 62 miles north of which city?
Fucking.
I watched Chernobyl like a year ago.
All I know is it's in Ukraine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are Ukrainian cities?
10 seconds now.
Is it a bit of a wait? How many miles away?
62 miles
60?
north
It's
is
a good
where the
amount of miles.
Chernobyl power plant was.
Okay, well, that can't be the city of Chernobyl. Right. That'd be a bit of a fuck yeah.
I am blanking.
Damn it. I thought he was gonna go with the one in Japan that was started leaking out. Fuck.
I have no idea.
Okay, what? Are there any Ukrainian cities we know from like recent events that we might be able to just pick a name? Like, isn't there one that starts with a K? I mean, I'm sure there is in China, but like, there's like a famous one that starts with a K. It's like,
Kiev.
is it okay? Kiev.
Is
Is
Kiev
it-
your
is
final
it-
answer?
I mean, I feel like it's not it, but like, it's the only city that
It's the only name we've come up with.
Chernobyl and Kiev.
All right.
Yeah, Kiev. Let's go with it.
That
Nice.
is
All right.
correct.
Cool. I threw the
No, I'm
ball
just
to
a
Emma, and
bystander.
she fucking
It's because
Yeah,
you said
correct.
Kiev, and because we have chicken Kievs. Yeah, I don't know if they have them over there.
No, never heard of it.
They're like
shout out the
chicken.
chickens.
They're chicken breaded and then filled with garlic butter. And we renamed them to be spelt the same way as the city when everything with the Ukraine was going on.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it's kind of like chicken cordon bleu, but with garlic butter.
Yes, but no. They're
Okay,
different.
They
interesting.
are different.
They are different.
Because we have both, so
People are different from me, and that scares
All right.
me.
Which actress once said, "If you can't handle me at my worst, then you sure as hell don't deserve me at my best"?
I
Which
feel like it's a
Marilyn
Madonna
Monroe.
line.
which actress once said, "If you can't handle me at my worst, then you sure as hell don't deserve me at my best"?
Yeah, but which count as an actress or which count as a musician in most people's views?
Time starts now. If you don't deserve me at my worst, then you sure as hell don't deserve me at my best.
Yeah, it was Marilyn Monroe.
Well, it's got to be someone with like that type of like fame and like kind of like someone who was like shit talked in the media. That's what makes me think of it.
Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah,
oh.
that makes sense.
Is that your final answer?
Oh, you know, actually, that's who I meant. Did I say Madonna?
You said Madonna. That's
Yeah.
why I said,
Sorry,
"Are
I
you
meant-
sure about that?" That feels more like musician.
Sorry, I was
not
thinking. I was
actress.
like, my brain was like, yeah. What about that like JFK thing? She's probably in a movie. It's like no.
That's what confused me because we started like I didn't hear you say Madonna, but I heard an M sound and then Slap going, "Oh, but would she be considered a musician?" I'm like, huh? So yeah, Marilyn Monroe.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that your final answers?
Yes. Yeah. There we go.
That is correct. All right. We got 2 more questions here. You guys are on a roll.
Are we though? Are we really?
No,
Actually, we got the last 2 right. So yeah, we are now officially on a roll.
Technically,
Yes. All right. Here's the next question. In March 2013, who tweeted "worst birthday ever" when some of his friends were reportedly turned away from a London nightclub?
Probably, I'd feel like Bad Granning, right? Because like we're talking a real life person. I assume like, well, it depends. How's it written when it says worst birthday ever? Does it have periods after every single
No,
word or no? Okay, no.
it's not even
Never mind.
capitalized either.
Okay, yeah, we're not gonna. Okay, that the whole idea is about say it again.
Okay, time starts now. In March 2013, who tweeted "worst birthday ever" when some of his friends were reportedly turned away from a London nightclub? In 2013.
Yeah, 10 years
Sweet.
ago.
That's crazy.
London nightclub. I mean, that could be anyone.
Right.
Could
Like
be
I feel like the
you.
connotation in the friends getting kicked out means it was probably someone close to not legal age to be there, and that's probably why his friends weren't allowed in.
Mm.
maybe Justin Bieber.
That's kind of what I'm thinking as well. But seems weird that he'd be
And
partying in
this is-
London.
But he
Well,
could have been on tour.
okay, yeah, but
Yeah,
2013. So
potentially.
yeah, he would have been. Yeah, he'd be somewhere around that age, right? Because he was like what? Like, how old was he when? How old would he have been?
Yeah, I want to look up his age, but I don't want to look up his age.
You gotta consider that in the UK he would have been legal.
When
Yeah,
we
but
talk
some of
about
his
the
friends might not
legality
have
of
been.
Justin Bieber.
Depending upon how close he was to legal age, in the limit of it, some of his friends might not have been.
Yeah.
Let's just go with it.
All right. Is that your final answer?
Sure.
Sure.
That
Oh,
is
God.
Let's go.
correct. All right. Now we're on to our last question. Are you guys ready?
No.
Maybe.
What was the nickname of Eric Musambani, who in 2000 set the slowest time in Olympic history for the 100 meters freestyle swimming?
Oh my god, I know this person. I
Chance
can
now.
think. I can see, but I can't think of the name.
What was the nickname of Eric Musambani, who in 2000 set the slowest time in Olympic
Okay, so
history?
it's either got to be a play on him being slow and or a play on
His like
his name.
last name.
Yeah. So like maybe something to do with like I don't know, like a
Freestyle.
turtle or a snail or something.
Freestyle swimming.
Hit me when I freestyle. Yeah,
Oh,
what-
actually, I would have known this too. I remember watching a video about this.
What would you say about something that's like dead in the water? There's something to do with that?
Mm.
All I can picture is him smiling. So I remember he was like so pleased with himself.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure he like was one of those people that it was a big deal just because they don't swim where he's from. So like
Okay.
him being slow as fuck was speedy
Fine.
to him. Yeah.
You have 15 seconds.
But I can't think of what they called him.
The only thing I think of is like being dead in the water and like Bambi like struggling to like walk and move.
Bambi.
All right.
Sounds
good.
like a play on his name.
All right. Give me an answer right now.
Sure, Bambi. Why not? Yeah. Final answer. Go.
Bambi. That's your final answer.
You know, the fact that you're laughing, okay, you know, let's go turtle. Final answer.
All right. Turtle. Final answer. Here we go. The
It
answer
wasn't Jack
was
Bambi.
no. The answer was Eric the Eel.
See, it was a play on his name. Fuck. I wouldn't have
Mhm.
got that though. Eels don't seem particularly slow.
Nope.
So you
Depending
guys
upon what his
got,
swimming style was, it could have fit.
Maybe.
yeah. So you guys got 11 questions right, which you failed. So
Yeah.
does anyone have anything to promote?
Not at this time.
All right, cool. Let's move on to our group outro, where everyone says their individual outro at the exact same time. Everyone ready?
Aye,
Like the
Captain.
quiz? Nope.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Well, thanks for
Here's
watching,
a
everybody. I
list
hope you had a
of
real
movies
good time here. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Be here to leave a comment. And
here's a
how many
list of
questions you got
skiers.
right?
Otakar,
Yeah, you
Nemec,
gotta do
Francis Gaunt, Joseph Erlbeck, John Rudegren, Francis Pitt, Gaunt, Victor Schneider, Veli
Yeah, thanks for
Saarinen,
watching, everyone.
Anselm
Bye.
Miltila, Tajelmar Bergstrom,
What
Rene
do you say?
Rostan,
What's going on?
Schlagler brother, Dalno
Gypsy's broken.
Layman.
These are all Gypsy's cousins.
These are all fucking skiers. I'm listening.
No.
Oh.
Most of them are Eastern European, so I can't pronounce them for shit. Jonan Grotum's button. Christian Ode. I'm gonna keep going until you like kick him out. Craig out. Niels Sand. Niels Joel England. Halmar Bergstrom. Vino Likanen. Solomon Veli Saarinen, Martti Tapanainen, Klaus Karpinen, Oddbjorn Hagen, Olaf Hofbacken, Lars Bergenda, Kalle Jalkanen. Pick a name, kick the fucking bot out.